Now Hashimaru was actually introduced to his brothers, which the first one actually introduced himself as Ikaku, and he actually told him that the professor, his father, was actually the one who created them, these seven children, in which they're not actually his real children. He is just the professor to him. Or rather, the fact that the eight children, which includes Hashimaru, was actually easy to forget about him. However, it actually turns out that they were actually these seven samurai was created to open the box that needed the seven keys to unlock. Or that's how they was supposed to do. But however, Hashimaru's birth destroyed the balance. And because of that, his power was actually destroyed. Unless he returned the power to his brothers, they will not open the box. That's why they wanted to eliminate Hashimaru, in which during that time they were actually born. They all actually realized that he was the only one who destroyed the balance. And that's why they had to send Atta to eliminate him, in which they actually realized that they needed to open the Pandora box, and that is which they met the Mandala box. The box was actually the legend which they have both, which the Ochuma school actually have both of them, in which the same ancestor, Akala, who actually became a god, at which they will become god and rule the universe. And once they actually defeat Hashimaru, they're going to return the universe to their proper glory, proper state, in which they needed to defeat him to open the Pandora box and the Mandala box, in which they actually won't betray Hashimaru, in which Atta was the one who loses his courage, in which he actually disappeared and the projection was actually gone, which we saw Hashimaru's father was actually has losing his life, and which we actually knew that the life support system could actually help. But it actually turns out that he doesn't need it. It actually turns out that his condition was actually getting worse. But he actually said to Hashimaru that he actually was telling the truth about them being right about him creating them, in which he was the one who did create them, but he was trying to kill Hashimaru. And, and before he can actually do that and return the power to the seven children, he couldn't actually do it because he loved him so much that he let him live. And that's why he actually abandoned everything, and then he took him and ran away and raised him on his own into the planet they actually live in which he pretended to be his father in order to protect him, no matter what he actually has done, in which he actually knew that he wanted Hachimaru to forgive him for what he actually has done, in which he actually trying to amend everything he actually done, as the real thing that actually tied him down wasn't the life support system, it was him. He was trying to protect Hashimaru from being in danger, and that's why he wanted to have him to be strong, in which he actually wanted to protect Hachimaru from whatever he's trying to become. But he actually looked at on to protecting him, in which Hachimaru apologized for all the pain that he caused him, in which he actually was actually grateful for the life that he actually have with Hachimaru. And then On actually promised him to protect him. And then we actually can tell that they're going to keep his promise and his oath, in which he actually will keep that promise. And he died as the rain actually started. I told him about the truth, in which we can actually can tell that he was the one who stole their powers, in which we actually saw Hachimaru's father die, in which we can see that he's going to keep his promise to his father, in which in the next chapter we're going to see how he's going to keep his promise next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy here saying sign out. Laters.